Hey folks, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with another video, and in this one I am going to be reviewing a box. No, not really. Of course, I'm going to be reviewing the item in this box. The reason it's in this state is I recorded an unboxing. There were some issues with that part of the video, and I'm not going to rebox this thing just to re-record an unboxing because it's not that interesting. But just if you wanted to know what the box looked like that this thing comes in case you ever decide to purchase this for yourself, this is basically it, right? If you want to read all about it, stop, read it on your own time. So we're going to throw the box over there. I'm going to show you guys actually the stand that the Bluetooth speaker goes on. Obviously, we got the Starfleet Delta, and to actually attach the top to the bottom, it doesn't just snap in. You actually have to, let's see if I can show this for you. Okay. So basically, you just get it into the grooves there on the top. You kind of got to line it up, and it's the back part slides under. Is this going to cooperate with me on camera? Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So there you go. There's a stand. That's what it looks like completed. And just so you know, here was the inner plastic clamshell of the box with the Enterprise in it. And obviously, here we go. Comes with an instruction manual and a micro USB charger. I'm going to see if I'm smart enough to figure this thing out without looking at the instruction manual. And let's take the Enterprise out. There's no... seems to be a new revision because if you look at the bottom, it actually has... This thing has been out for a few years. But this must be a revised version because it says 2022 on it, so which is after this was originally released. So, but you are getting a pretty detailed look here at the bottom. And as other people have noted in their reviews of this item, it's not. It's the detail on the bottom is pretty minimal. I mean, there's lots of molded in detail, but no paint work. Unlike the top, which is very well detailed. And right now it's in the try me mode, so I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick so you can see what that does. Just hold it in for a few seconds, and you get the engine noise for a little tiny bit, and you get some things that light up. So pretty cool overall. So let's go ahead and mount this thing on the stand. Oh, that was remarkably simple, unsurprisingly. Now I got a keyboard back here. Let me move, pause while I move some junk around, folks. I apologize for the state of things, but I'm really busy right now, and I just don't have time to clean up for these things, so I'll be back momentarily. Oh, folks, one thing I just wanted to note before I really got into the meat of this review, one of the features on the box is massive audio speaker system. Now, I'm not expecting very much out of the speaker, considering its size and price, but it's just a speaker brand. It's not any sort of proprietary technology or anything near as I can tell. Just, that's probably just who made the speaker in this thing, which is, I don't care. Could have been any brand. But, hey, at least the fact that it's named, maybe the speaker will be decent. Obviously, I haven't done any listening on it yet. But let's see. Let's press some of these buttons and see what they do. So, let's hit the power button first. Alright, so it makes a, essentially, it looks like it's in pairing mode. But let's just hit the button on top, let's see what we get. Alright, so we get a very brief... Any other noises here? Photon torpedoes.
Incoming transmission.
1 minute to auto-destruct.
Alright. So we got all that. Right now, it must just be in Bluetooth pairing mode. So I'm going to go ahead and hit mode here. That turns the lights off.
Incoming transmission.
1 minute to auto-destruct.
I guess that just turns the lights off and on. Alright. let's go ahead and pair this thing. And I can tell it's in pairing mode because the light on the deflector dish is flashing. So let me actually lower the camera a little bit so we can see all the lights a little bit better and all that. Alright, so let's pull out my older phone here. I am going to probably have to look at the... because one of the features of this is it'll play the engine noise for an hour. I'm going to have to figure out how to do that. So, just going to pull out my older phone here. Alright, so let's go into... let's go into Bluetooth. Let's turn my Bluetooth on. Alright, so let's see if it... hey, look, it just found the NCC 1701D. Gee, I wonder what that could be. So, yes, let's pair that thing.
Incoming transmission.
So it tells you that basically you're good there. So let's go ahead. And now, obviously, the deflector dish is...
Incoming transmission.
1 minute to auto-destruct.
I'm just seeing if I can get that. Just... alright, there goes the engine noise. No idea if it'll play for an hour. Oh, it disconnected.
Incoming transmission.
Alright, so let's see how this thing sounds, shall we? Alright. I'm going to try to pull up some copyright-free music here. And you'll get my real-time reaction of how this thing sounds. I'm not expecting much. So let's just look at... hey, look, copyright-free music. Perfect. Alright, let's play... let's see. Okay. I already know that there's going to be an ad on this, so we're going to... nice. Oh. Sorry, folks. I'm just going to pause while the ad plays. Alright, folks. I went ahead and obviously started playing the copyright-free music. I haven't listened to anything else on this yet. But, yeah, my out-of-the-box impressions, extremely underwhelming, unsurprisingly. It obviously doesn't handle bass very well at all. But one thing I found kind of funny on here is one of the features... where is it? Is high quality massive audio 45 millimeter speaker system. So I'm very underwhelmed by this, and I did figure out how to activate the engine noises. So bear with me here, folks. So you got to disconnect Bluetooth apparently. And then what you do after that is, apparently, you hold down the mode button for like 2 seconds. So let's try that real quick. And you get the nice soothing Enterprise D noise. And apparently this will go for an hour. I'm not going to test that out, but... you know... it's a pretty cool feature, I have to admit. So let's go ahead and just... I think if I do that... yep, that cancels it. And now it's going to flash again. I'll just... and then I'm going to go ahead and reconnect over Bluetooth. And it should... reconnect.
Incoming transmission.
Phone just repaired. I'll resume playing the copyright-free music. Definitely not impressed. So, what I'm actually going to do, folks, is I'm going to pause real quick. I'm going to listen to some music that I'm actually familiar with and give you more of my real thoughts on this. Initially, out of the box, definitely not all that impressed with the sound quality, but truthfully, I was not remotely expecting to be. So, the fact that it's, you know, not the best, it doesn't really bother me that much. I definitely bought this much more for the novelty factor than to think that this is, hey, this is going to be a great way to listen to music. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to play a few things. I'll listen to the Star Trek theme. I'll let you know how I think all that stuff sounds. So I'll see you guys in just a little bit. Music on this was a really kind of a mixed bag. Of course, the first thing that I played on it was the Next Generation intro. That one sounded actually, decent. Then I played the original series intro. That sounded significantly worse. It did really bad with Shatner's speech in that. Did not sound good at all. Voyager's theme sounded okay, and then Deep Space Nine sounded bad. And I just played a few, I played some heavy metal on it. That was kind of all over the place. Some of it sounded okay, some of it sounded like crap. But you're not really buying this for, its music capabilities, so to speak, if you're getting this. You're getting it because it looks like the Enterprise, it lights up, it does things, and I don't know why the lights just shut off on it. I'm definitely going to have to read the manual to understand a bit better, but would I recommend this to people? Well, if you're just like if audio fidelity is real important to you and something like this, you probably should not get like a $70 Bluetooth speaker that looks like the Enterprise. But for a crazy person like me who's going to have a Star Trek themed room, I would say this would fit in exceptionally well. I'm pretty glad I have it. I do like the way that it looks, and I look forward to, getting enjoyment out of it. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I will go ahead and link the item in the description box below if you're interested in this. But anyway, that is pretty much it. As always, live long and prosper. Keep on rocking. I'll see you guys real soon.